Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're at on this rock floating around the sun. Thank you for tuning back into Rubbings Racing, ladies and gentlemen. We have another exciting episode. We've been off for a few weeks here, trying to restructure the league. We're in between seasons, getting ready to start season 3 here. And to keep the community active, we're starting this Dash for the Cash event here. This is an event we've been working on for a long time. Cash prize is awarded to the top 3 guys in the main event. Tonight we are doing one of 3 qualifying rounds here. This is a 20-lap shootout. There's no pits, there's no damage. This is just the way it is, ladies and gentlemen. And we can see these guys coming around the track here out of turn 2. These guys lining up for qualifying right now. We want to thank Tuggy Bear. Tuggy Bear is our exclusive sponsor for this event. Tuggy Bear is one of our very own drivers in the Rubbings Racing League and just got promoted up to a marshal, so he is going to be more involved in the league. Tuggy Bear came to us with the idea. He said, look, I want to sponsor it. Can you guys build it? We all put our heads together and we came up with this absolutely amazing event. 3 rounds of 15 guys a piece, and me being the 16th as the announcer. So we have 15 guys. The top 5 advance from each round, which will give us a grand total of 15 guys, 15 drivers in our main event, which happens Friday night, this Friday night, GMT time, 8 o'clock GMT time. So thank you guys for tuning in. This is going to be great. We have a lot of new guys here at Daytona International Speedway. I am from the United States of America, so this is my backyard. Unfortunately, I cannot race in this because I am hosting and bringing the live action to you guys. So over the last couple weeks, I've been coaching a lot of these guys into how to be etiquette around the super speedway. Everybody says it's just turning left. It's more than turning left, ladies and gentlemen. You are side by side, 2, 3 wide. The aerodynamics makes the cars move around. It looks simple as you sit here and watch it, but trust me, when you're on track and you have that turbulence, it is absolutely insane. So these guys are going to be running for their life for 20 laps, about 50 seconds a lap. So it's going to be about a 20-minute lap here, or 20-minute race here, ladies and gentlemen. So going through the field here, we have John. I'm not sure. We have a John Boy and a Johnny up front here, and I think I'm going to have to be correcting myself throughout the league here. It looks like Johnny right now is out front with a pole with a 50.0. We've been seeing some 49s and some high 48s here when these guys get 3, 4, 5, 6 in a line here. So these guys right now are just trying to find their dance partners around this track. As we see these guys come down to the end of the backstretch into turn 3, side by side, and you're going to see a lot of this today, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny right now out front. Tuggy Bear, our sponsor. Tuggy Bear currently coming in second right now. We just want to take special time to thank Tuggy Bear for this opportunity and try and thank him for this this dedication that he has towards Rubbings Racing here. So once again, this race is sponsored by Tuggy Bear. I'm going to say that several times throughout the week, just so everybody knows. Tuggy Bear currently dropped down to 4th. Looks like Uniclark now NRP up to 1st. So this qualifying session really is just a matter of situating yourself on the start-finish line here, ladies and gentlemen, because once these guys get going, it is going to be absolutely insane. These guys are going to be shifting. These guys are going to be jockeying. They're going to be in line. A lot of guys get antsy. A lot of guys want to make the move on the first pass, the second pass, or the second lap, third lap, guys. Nobody's going anywhere until the last lap. This is going to be absolutely epic. I got a lot of guys tuning in here. Thank you, guys. Kim Radburn. I'm supposed to be in it. Kim Radburn. I'm not sure who Kim Radburn is. If you give me your, I don't know if you're in Heat 1, Heat 2, or Heat 3, Kim. Looking at the YouTube comments here. Devour Soul, Godspeed, men. Devour Souls was in, decided to drop out at the last moment. Don't know if he wants to take all the heat in the kitchen here. The console, Alex, good luck, gentlemen. Bobby Gray, sup, peeps? Thank everybody for tuning in here. So, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get on the way here in about 3 minutes. We have this qualifying session, 10-minute qualifying session, 20 laps. A free-for-all here as we see NRP. NRP is, he's actually a marshal, I think, at Silverstone International. NRP, new to the league. He just also got promoted to marshal in our league here. So, great to have these guys. These guys have been absolutely phenomenal here. NRP's name's Nicky. He says he's age 33 from Silverstone, England. His interests are motorsport, ice hockey. He's a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. Sorry to hear that, NRP, and no offense. Said he's really likes the Group C racing, and he's been racing on PC2 or Project Cars 2 for a few months now. So he's very clean GT3 fanatic, and he loves them, especially the Audi. Cannot wait for the Dash for Cash event. So NRP all wound up. Currently sitting on the pole right now. Uniclark right now in second. These guys, Uniclark in the pit. Smithy out front right now. Smithy in third place right now. You can see all these guys drafting as they come here through turn. Looks like turn 2 as they start down the backstretch here. Let me put the map up here so you guys can see where they're at here. I have a horrible time doing this. As you see them coming, actually they're coming out of turn 4 down through the tri-oval here. 2 minutes left in this qualifying session, ladies and gentlemen. You can see the times right here. NRP right now currently setting the top speed at 49.9 seconds. Uniclark not even, he's only a tenth of a second behind him. So you can see the time. So Uniclark, Smithy, John, JR, Tuggy, John Boy again, Motoring Morgan, Falecki, GJ Phil, Champ's our American driver. He's running the American, the 104 Stars and Stripe Mustang, appropriate for the Daytona International Speedway here in Daytona, Florida. So about a minute 30 seconds left in this qualifying session. You see these guys are all spread out, all 4 of these guys right here, and this is what you're going to see, ladies and gentlemen. So if you tune in and if you keep on tuning in, you're going to see, you can see these guys, look, they're giving each other, oh, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen, just like that, just like that. That's how fast it happens here. So we go back here, take a look at DJ Phil. DJ Phil looks like he's struggling a little bit, doesn't have anybody coming in here. Looks like he goes through the infield. No, DJ Phil currently right now in 10th place. Yes, I can hear you. Why don't you just wait? Why don't you just wait, Smithy, until we see here. We got 40 seconds left in this qualifying session. Why don't you just wait to see if it comes back up? Sometimes it does. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, 20 seconds left in this qualifying session. These guys winding out. JR Lock and Load, founder of the league. JR Lock and Load's been really busy with a brand new baby. It looks like we got a car stuck in the middle of the track there, frozen. Hopefully we can get that taken care of. JR currently now out front, running a 49.8. Looks like he's by himself all the time right now, ladies and gentlemen. But that's, like I said, the qualifying times really don't matter because everybody's going to be stacked up and starting in the exact same spot. So these guys are, they know what they're doing. These are the best of the best right now. 15 guys racing for 5 spots. Actually, 14 guys racing for 5 spots here. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take you to the track. We're going to take a ride along here with JR Lock and Load. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. JR Lock and Load on the pole. NRP coming in behind him. Uniclark starting on the 2nd row alongside of Smithy. The 3rd row, John, is it Johnny or John Boy? Johnny, okay. Johnny's 5th. Tuggy Bear coming in 6th. John Boy 7th. Motoring Morgan, we're just going to call him Morgan, in 8th. Falecki in 9th. DJ Phil in 10th. Champ coming in at 11th. And Andy coming in at 12th. Doesn't look like Andy got a lap in, but Andy's very good here at Daytona. He's matured very, very well here in the last couple weeks. So, and we take a look at on screen here. I got the map up for you guys. I got the speedometer up for you guys. We're watching JR leading these guys down as they come down this long backstretch here into turn 3. Side by side, these guys are warming the tires up, getting ready to go for this 20-lap shootout. There will be 5 cautions up until lap 15, whatever comes first. If lap 15 happens and there are 3 cautions left, cautions are off the table, ladies and gentlemen. They have 5 cautions to use at their discretion. These guys know what they're doing on track as they come out of turn 4. These guys are going to have to start getting side by side here, start lining up, and then we're going to come down to the acceleration zone here, and I'm going to call it out here, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like all these guys are lined up, getting ready to go as we come down here towards the start-finish line. Once we get up to about the grass right there, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it. I'm going to go here to straight, ready in 3, 2, 1, go, 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 and we are green for our 20-lap shootout here at Daytona International Speedway for our first qualifying round for our Dash for Cash event, sponsored by Tuggy Bear. And these guys, it's going to take a whole lap for these guys to get wound up here. And right now we have NRP and JR out front. At JR right now in the red and white car, down on the inside, NRP on the outside here. See if NRP can get anybody to come with them as they come out of turn 2. The high line is fast, the high line is difficult to run. These cars are very stable though, as you can see. Everybody now starting to come up to speed, 167, 170 miles per hour. They come down the backstretch, you hear the horsepower motoring. See the camera shaking, ladies and gentlemen. I am excited about this race. JR lock and load on cruise control. Everybody just in line here. It looks like we got a car in second place. Uniclark looks like he's jumping around a little bit. Hopefully that's not an issue later in the race. Right now, JR, Uniclark behind him, and it looks like we have Johnny right now. Johnny in third. We have two Johns on the screen, and they both say Jon, so I might get them mixed up here, ladies and gentlemen, as we cross the line for lap 3 out of 20, ladies and gentlemen. Lap 3 out of 21, I'm sorry. We had 20 laps. We had one cool down lap. Here they come through turn 1. Everybody just being patient, just riding in line. They're making their move. They're studying the guys in front of them. We got a guy all the way in the back here. Who's all the way in the back? Look like Smithy dropped all the way in the back. Don't know if he's going to be able to get the lead here. We look up to Motoring Morgan in the middle of the pack here, 5th place. You can see, look at these guys, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta get rid of this interface here and just show you the beauty of these guys, the patient and the talent. We're going 3 wide here, and you're coming out of turn 4. Can they hold it 3 wide? Looks like he's moving around in the middle. When these guys get all this car beside each other, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of turbulence, and you can see these guys shaking and moving around. Go back to the interface. JR still out front as we come across the line for lap 4 out of 21. Oh, we got some movement in the middle here. We're not sure who that is. Might be Motoring Morgan. Looks like he might have got stuck in the middle. These guys look like coming into turn 1, they're starting to settle down a little bit. We have a high line starting to develop. We only got 3 guys on the high line. Everybody knows the fastest way, the shortest way around this track is on the bottom, but the fastest way sometimes is around the top. And if you can get guys to hook up on the top and they're good, boy, that high line is fast. You can see him right here, fanned out. 5 deep, 2 wide coming up through turn 1 here, ladies and gentlemen. Lap 4 out of 21. As we see JR lock and load, the Pied Piper out in front, just leading these guys. Nobody wants to make a move. He knows he's a sitting duck right now. We'll go back here and take this interface off and just watch the beauty of these guys racing here. See it come across the start-finish line one more time through the tri-oval. Oh, look, we got some movement here. We got some movement here, ladies and gentlemen. We got 2 cars off in the middle. Let's take a look at it here and see what's happening here. Let's see if we can, I don't know who spun off. I'm trying to get a hold of them here. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a caution. We have to slow it down to a caution, ladies and gentlemen. We have 2 cars in the infield. Slow it down, 70 miles per hour, guys. First caution of the night. Looks like we had, I'm not sure who was involved here. But guys, just hold your positions where you were. It's going to be very difficult for me to try to understand who was where. It looks like we have, who's in the back? Is that John or Johnny or John Boy? The yellow and black car. Yellow and black car is Johnny. Yeah, Johnny now coming up the back here. 10 seconds behind everybody. Looks like these guys are coming through turn 3 right now. And coming into the entrance of turn 4 as we got Johnny now catching up with you guys. Johnny's going to have to slow it down here. And it looks like we're going to go back to the beginning of the field here. These guys are starting to line up. Guys are going to be going here this lap. Looks like Johnny's up, so if you guys want to get up a little closer here, I don't know who's on the back there. Andy looks like he's backing off a little bit, but we're getting ready to go here, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like they're all lined up and ready. And 3, 2, 1. Hold on. Go, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Go, go, go. Across the start-finish line, JR still out front. First caution, ladies and gentlemen. That is caution 1 out of 5. Lap 6 out of 21 here. The top 5 move on. The rest go home, ladies and gentlemen. Winner, winner, chicken dinner for somebody. Somebody's going to go home drinking a pail of tears. JR lock and load right now out front, leading this parade. Looks like John Boy's right behind him. And Champ is our American driver. Looks like he's in that number 103, Stars and Stripes, and somebody looks like they're going to try to take it 3 wide going through there. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like it's 3 wide, maybe 4 wide from this camera angle, but looks like he tried to settle down here a little bit. Side by side as they come into turn 3, out of the exit of turn 3, then turn 4, making some contact in the middle there. Looks like NRP and John Boy are getting together. They're stuck together. Oh, can we make it happen? Looks like we're still going, ladies and gentlemen. We have one car, looks like spun. Now let's see if anybody else is involved. Yep, we got another caution, ladies and gentlemen. Lap 7, another caution. We're going to back it down here, 70 miles per hour. These guys are starting to get antsy. The laps are winding down. Lap 7 out of 21, ladies and gentlemen. They know that only the top 5 guys go, so they're trying to make their moves. They're trying to get it all figured out here. Looks like Flelecki now is out in front. Looks like he got around JR. We're not sure if that happened under caution, or if we're not sure what happened here, but yeah, JR back out in front now. Looks like we have him going to the back of the field here. John, looks like Johnny now coming up behind everybody. Going to make this happen here as we come down the back stretch. These guys are going to have to keep their tires warm. Got to come up to the start finish line, ladies and gentlemen. So we guys, as they come around one more time here. No cautions in this one here, but we're going to just we got to follow the format. I'd like to go green now, but we're not going to. We have to follow the format here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a little bit of time at this moment here at lap 7 once again to thank Tuggy Bear, our very own Tuggy Bear. He is our sponsor for this event. He is making this happen. A lot of people behind the scenes. Lecky, the console, we have Murphy, we have Tuggy Bear, we got NRP, we got so many guys behind the scenes making this happen here. As these guys come into turn 3, looks like they're gonna get wound up here to get ready to go. And all these guys are coming out of turn 4. It looks like they're gonna start getting lined up. Guys got to start getting in formation here as they come down to this restart zone here. Right about where the grass starts is where we're going to go, ladies and gentlemen. And we got lap 7 here. That is our second caution out of 5 cautions up until lap 15. And there they are, ladies and gentlemen, side by side in 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go. Once again, we are green for our second caution now out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, here at Daytona. As they come through the trioval, it looks like somebody tries to make a move to the inside. Looks like it's going to be Flelecki. Flelecki's going to try to make it 3 wide as they come to the start-finish line here. It looks like JR and Champ is all over the back of JR, trying to give him as much push as he can. We know that inside line is the shortest way around here. Like I said before, might not be the fastest way, but it's definitely the shortest way, and JR has been a master at guarding that yellow line. We know we can't pass below the yellow line, so everything has to happen above that solid yellow line. You see him coming here 3 wide into turn 3 here, ladies and gentlemen. Can they make it happen? Yes, they do. 3 wide, 2 deep. Oh, this is intense racing, ladies and gentlemen. We got JR, Flelecki, and NRP. Looks like NRP is going to go ahead and lose a little bit there. He might have backed out of it a little bit. Probably better judgment on his behalf here. He knows he's got a good car. It looks like we got 4 wide. Nope, back to 3 wide as we come through the trioval, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully this is how the race is going to end. This is what we are hoping for. So we see these guys come through the trioval, out of the trioval, into turn 1, still 3 wide. These guys are holding it on. We see a little bit of contact, the guy in the middle there moving around a little bit. Let's take a look here. It looks like Flelecki now is in the middle, riding along with Champ, right in behind JR Lock and Load here. And see what he's seeing. He can't see anything above him, kind of driving through JR Lock and Load as we see these guys come trackside, back to 2 wide. These guys settle down now. Lap 9 out of 21, ladies and gentlemen. 11 laps left. Still 3 cautions to go. Hopefully these guys are smart enough to know better. And we got 3 wide once again coming through turn 3. These guys, you got Flelecki, Champ, and Smithy. All of these guys, it looks like they're going to try to make it happen out of turn 4. These cars are so stable, and these guys are so good at what they do. Coming across the start-finish line right now, it looks like Flelecki has the advantage. JR to the inside, Smithy to the outside, Champ in the mix there. All these guys, look at all these guys, 12 guys separated by 0.8 of a second. These guys are the best of the best when it comes to Speedway in Heat 1. These guys all signed up for this. These guys are excited. They've been talking about it. They've been chomping at the bit to get out here on the track. They've used their skills, and it looks like they have been practicing hard, ladies and gentlemen. This is clean competition racing. If you're interested in joining clean racing, join us, please. rubbingsracing.co.uk or rubbingsracing.co.uk. And it's like we got one guy into the wall, and that's not a caution, ladies and gentlemen. One guy goes around, looks like John Boy goes around all by himself. Well, not sure what happened there. Or Johnny. Okay, Johnny. Yeah, I'm sorry. Johnny now all by himself. Looks like he got separated from the pack there. He needs to hope for a caution, but it doesn't look like these guys are racing really hard here. And man, I can't, it's too hard to call the action here, ladies and gentlemen. I can't tell who's here. And they go down below the yellow line. Looks like they're coming back up. Looks like that guy in the wall. Can they hold it together? We got another guy down in the infield. Can he hold it together all by himself, ladies and gentlemen? The show is going to go on. He was all by himself. I don't think there was anybody else involved in that. Looks like DJ Phil now lost the draft back in 10th. Let's go back up to the front. Smithy now on the outside with NRP behind him. The outside is fast. Once these tires come in, ladies and gentlemen, that outside line is a fast way to go. But JR and Flelecki are not giving up on the bottom. It looks like now we got 3 by 3. We got JR, Smithy, Flelecki, NRP, Champ, and Andy. Andy coming out of nowhere. Flelecki, you got to give that position back. You were below the yellow line. Flelecki, you must give that position back. Thank you. Thank you. JR, lock and load. You cannot pass below that yellow line. The race director will disqualify you. So anyway, back. We got a 4-car train on a high line. Nope, we got back to 3. Looks like Andy made a better move. Looks like Andy's going to try to go to the outside, try to find what lane's moving faster. And right now, it looks like JR, and I'm not sure who's behind him. Looks like it may be Flelecki. Looks like these guys are trying to make this bottom line happen here. But boy, that top line is strong. And right now, Smithy on the outside with NRP behind him. You can see what kind of momentum the outside line carries here, ladies and gentlemen. Coming down to lap 13 as they come out of lap 4 here. Lap 4, still we got 7 cars right in this big group. And we go back in the pack here, and we got Uniclark, Motoring Morgan, and Johnny, or John Boy, all 3 of these guys here. These guys are right behind the lead pack. Let's see if they can work together. If they can get in line, they may be able to catch up to the lead pack. They're not that far behind them. They're only 2 seconds behind them. So we know the draft works here. Racing side by side, you only lose time. Anyway, NRP now out to the lead. JR to the inside. No, it looks like NRP's now to the inside. It looks like JR, what a move. Slams the door on NRP. Comes down in front of him. And Andy, 3 wide there. Andy's notorious for trying to make that big run. And here he comes. You got the 2 Europeans here, the red and white cars, almost side by side. And Andy comes off of there, gets wide. It looks like he pushes Smithy up close to the wall, but this is great action. Andy utilizing that side draft, side by side by side. 2 deep, 3 wide as they come across the start-finish line. You got that pack right behind him. You got Uniclark, you got Motoring Morgan, and John Boy right behind these guys. And these guys need to get in line to try to catch these guys because these guys are spread out in the front. If they can catch up, they're only 2.6 seconds back. 14 out of 21 laps, ladies and gentlemen. The top 5 advance. Everybody knows that we got 3 wide. We got 3 wide, ladies and gentlemen. They're going down to the infield. Let's see what's going to happen here. Comes back up on line. Looks like NRP gets down below the line. Comes back up. Doesn't gain a position, so he's not going to get any sort of penalty on that. Looks like he falls in behind Andy. It gives them guys about a second lead. Looks like, if you guys see a caution towards the back, let me know because I come. Caution. Okay, caution, guys. Caution. Third caution. Third caution. Third caution. This is the last caution, guys. This is the final caution. Final caution. Lap 15. Lap 15 out of 21, ladies and gentlemen. This is our final caution. All bets are off after this caution. And we come across the line, it'll be lap 16. And once we get going, then it'll be all the way to lap 21. It is a free-for-all. The top 5 move on, so these guys need to be careful. They need to pick their lines. They need to pick their dance partners and find out where their car works for them. We're looking here as he come out of turn 2. Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in here. Looks like everybody's caught up. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Tuggy Bear now coming up the back. Tuggy Bear is our sponsor for this Dash for the Cash event. 3 rounds of qualifying, 1 main event. The top 5 from each qualifying event move on. So they know what's at stake here. Everybody wants to cross that line first, or first through 5th. And there's 15 guys. Only 5 guys can advance here as they come through turn 3. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. We're trying to bring you the best possible racing action here from Rubbings Racing. If you guys want to join, www.rubbingsracing.co.uk. Take you to the link to our Discord, sign up, and feel free. We have a ton of great racing coming up here. We got 5 different championships coming up for season 3 here as these guys come out of turn 4 now. It looks like they're getting ready to line up for the final time, ladies and gentlemen. Last caution as these guys line up. All bets are off. 5 laps, ladies and gentlemen. 6 laps to go. It looks like we're coming down to the start-finish line, and I'm going to call it as we come down in 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is a dash for the qualifying spot for the Dash for the Cash event, the 100-lap event on Friday night. 100 lap, and we got cars going around already. See if we can keep these guys carry up. JR out front, Flelecki, Andy, and Smithy, all 4 of these guys are currently out front. Nose to tail, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys. Looks like we got Tuggy Bear. Looks like Tuggy Bear is going to be out of it. Looks like John Boy's still a second behind, or Johnny or John Boy. I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's John Boy. Still is Johnny. Johnny's still a second behind. Actually, he's catching up with these guys. So here is your lead pack, ladies and gentlemen. JR out in front, Smithy, Andy, NRP, Flelecki, Uniclark, Champ, DJ Phil, and Johnny. All 9 of these guys within half of a second of each other. Lap 16 as they come out of turn 4, down through the tri-oval section for lap coming across the line one more time for lap 17 here. JR still out front. JR has been showing that he is a force to be reckoned with here at Daytona International Speedway, but everybody knows anything can happen here at Daytona. In the last 300 feet, there could be cars everywhere. You could be in last place and end up winning this race. So please don't give up, ladies and gentlemen. As we come out of turn 2, down the long backstretch here, this is a great opportunity to go 3 and 4 wide here, and the laps are winding down. Lap 17 out of 21. JR out front. He's got a long line of cars behind him here as they come down and hug that inside line. You got 2 cars on the outside here. Looks like Smithy's still going to try to make that outside line work. Smithy and looks like maybe we have, I'm not sure who the other yellow car is. He just hit the wall there. Let's see. It looks like DJ or Flelecki hit the wall. He was running up there. Hopefully he can get back up with that pack. That is unfortunate that he hit the wall. 2 seconds behind. JR lock and load out front as they come across the line for lap 18. You see these Ford Mustangs just powering down through the tri-oval as they come through turn 1. These guys are a little more settled down now. Looks like they know what's at stake. They know there's no more cautions. They know they have to be careful. They have to choose wisely. JR and Andy, the 2 European drivers. Looks like teammates out here. These guys are nose to tail. Andy is a sleeper. I've raced with him for the last 2 weeks. He's been there in the end. You just don't hear about him until the last couple laps, and then all of a sudden he moves his way up through the pack. Looking forward to seeing where Andy can figure here, but Andy needs to figure out how to get by JR. It looks like JR has got a solid setup here. Hugging that inside line. He looks very solid around here. The Pied Piper right now. Let's go back here with take it right along with John Boy, and Johnny. He's behind these guys. Let's see here. If I can get over. We'll go right on board. We'll go cockpit view, and you take a look Paul here with in behind. Looks like he's in behind Uniclark. It looks like he might be. And this is what they're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. You can't see anything in front of you, so if there's an accident or if somebody checks up, you have no idea what happens. It looks like Uniclark's going to try to make a move to the outside there. You see the closing rate up to 179 off of the throttle. You can see he's only running 3/4 throttle there. Back, and he's feathering the throttle trying to get this all figured out here. We go back trackside, take a look at all this action 2 by 2 as they come out of turn 4, ladies and gentlemen. This is exciting. Lap 20 out of 21. We have 2 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like there are 8 cars or 7 cars can win this. Only 5 can advance. Looks like lap 20 out of 21. Guys are going to start getting antsy here. Coming out of turn 1, still 2 by 2. We've got a 3-car train on the high side here, led by, looks like Uniclark's leading that train on the outside. Can Uniclark do anything? Looks like you got Smithy and Champ behind him. Champ, a resident American driver. He knows all about speedways. I raced with him, and he's very, very good. Very patient driver here, ladies and gentlemen. Very patient. Side by side through turn 3 as they come out of turn 3 and enter turn 4. Still side by side. And oh no, we got the big one here, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we got, oh no, JR gets through, Uniclark gets through, Andy gets through, and Johnny gets through. Looks like Smithy now. It's going to be Smithy and NRP for the final transfer spot. And looks like we have another guy coming in, Champ now. We're going to keep an eye on this battle here, ladies and gentlemen. Uniclark now out front. He's trying to utilize the side draft as they come. Final lap, ladies and gentlemen. Final lap through turn 1 for the final time. Uniclark to the outside, JR to the inside. Andy just back there, just just waiting like a waiting like a lion ready to pounce. And we have Johnny, or is that Johnny or John Boy? Johnny in 4th place right now. See these guys 3 wide, look like 3 wide, and he's going to stick with his counterpart JR as they come down through turn 1 here. It looks like all 4 of these guys are going to advance if they can keep it off of each other. JR, Johnny, Uniclark, and Andy as they come across the line here. And it looks like 3 wide, ladies and gentlemen, 3 wide. Oh, and another crash. Looks like Uniclark goes around. Can he manage to handle it here? Smithy, what's going to happen here? Uniclark looks like he's going to be able to get across the line. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Uniclark for the final transfer spot. It looks like it's going to be, oh, too close to call, ladies and gentlemen. Smithy looks like he has it. Flelecki was on the outside of him. We're not sure who got that final transfer spot here, ladies and gentlemen. But what a race. What an absolute race. Andy WFC coming across the line first. J.R. Lockalow coming second. Johnny coming in third. Uniclark in fourth. And Smithy just barely edging out Flelecki. 6.872 and 6.896. Those guys, I thought Flelecki was going to do it. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to make it through. NRP, Champ, DJ Phil, and Tuggy Bear, Motoring Morgan, and John Boy. That rounds out the top 12. Thank you, everybody, for showing up to race. We know there was only 5 that could be able to move on. Thank you, Tuggy Bear, once again for sponsoring this event. We are looking forward. We have another event coming up Tuesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Tuesday night. This was our first one. We have the other one coming up Tuesday night. Stay tuned for the details. That lobby is full, and we have another 3rd lobby getting ready to fill up here. So once again, thank you for tuning in. This is our first qualifying round. I am Kenbo76, and for everybody here at Rubbings Racing, God bless, good night, and thank you.